everyone. This is Bharat 18BEC2003 from A to Z. In this video, I am going to explain LM3S8962 microcontroller and then whole circuit or block diagram of this microcontroller, and then what all are the instruction set it contains and how the instruction used to command the microcontroller. First of all, I'm going to explain what are the difficulties I face while making the block diagram of this microcontroller. I facing trouble while making block diagram. First, I try to draw that in MS Word itself, but it is very difficult for me. And then my senior suggested online tool Draw.io. It is used to draw the block diagram easily, but it take some time for me. It generate the link there itself. It will be very useful to access the same diagram in accessible manner. Then I finally overcome my issue through Draw.io tool. This is block diagram of this microcontroller. I am going to explain block diagram of this microcontroller. This contains system control and clock, microprocessing unit, flashing circuit, system peripherals, serial peripherals, analog peripherals, motion control peripherals, analog comparator, PWM signal, and Ethernet map and hibernation module. Now I am going to explain what is hibernation module. Hibernation module is nothing but in computing is powering down computer while retaining its state. Upon hibernation, the computer saves the contents of random access memory to hard disk or any other non-volatile storage. Upon resumption, before computer entering hibernation. Next, I am going to explain system control and clock. Generally, the system clock drivers provides timing service to application. When it works and when it stop, when it resume, all those things. This allows schedulers to judge when an application should be interrupted and another application should be resumed. The result in appearance that each application has a system to itself. Next, I'm going to explain microprocessing unit MPU. Microprocessor or microprocessing unit is nothing but is a device that implements the core elements of a computer on a single integrated circuit or chip, or as a few integrated circuit operating system as cohesive unit designed for processing digital data, not for analog data, designed for processing digital data. Next, analog comparator. Analog comparator is nothing but is a circuit to compare the two analog voltages and give output as in digital. Next, I am going to explain UART. UART is used in serial communication. Is a computer hardware device for asynchronous serial communication in which data format transmit data or speed configurable. Serial peripherals used in serial communication. Here we use to communicate the communication between two ports or bus or something else. And then in system peripherals we use watchdog timer. Watchdog timer is nothing but is an electronic device or software timer that is used to detect and recover from computer malfunction during normal operation of computer. Reset the timer to prevent the elapsing due to some error or programmable error. The computer fails in timed out. This type of timer generate the timed out signal to prevent elapsing. General purpose timer. Why we need general purpose timer here? General purpose timer is a 12-bit pre-scaler. It provides clock frequency derived from different clock source. Note that different clock source. These are all about block diagram of this microcontroller. Analog peripherals here 10-bit ADC channel. ADC is nothing but analog to digital converter channel. 10-bit channels. So these are all about this microcontroller LM3S896. Now I am going to explain internal architecture of LM3S8962. It contains three AMBA AHP light interface. What's mean by AMBA? AMBA is Advanced Microcontroller Bus Architecture. Is an open standard on-chip interconnected system specification for the connection management. Next, IAC support. It contains thumb or thumb2 subset pipeline. Three-stage pipeline. Pipeline is nothing but is an implementation technique where multiple instructions are overlapped in execution. Like we are using ADC like that, ADDC. Like many instructions are same. That's time pipeline is very important. Each stage completes a part of instruction in parallel. Instead, it increases instruction throughput. Next, memory protection. Optional. Memory protection is optional. 8 region microprocessing unit with sub-region and background region. Bit manipulation. Integrated bit field processing instructions and bus level bit banding. Interrupts. Non-maskable interrupts plus 1 to 240 physical interrupt priority levels from 8 to 256 priority levels. Backup interrupt controller is optional. Enhanced instructions. Hardware divide 2 to 12 cycles. Single cycles contain 32 into 32 multiplications instructions. Saturated adjustment support. Sleep modes. Integrated WFI and WFE instructions and sleep on exit capability. Optional retention mode with ARM power management kit. Debug. Optional JTAG debug, optional JTAG and serial wire debug ports up to 8 breakpoints and 4 watch points. Trace. Optional instructions ETM, data trace DWT and instruction. Next, instruction set. Instruction set is used to command the microprocessor or microprocessing element. ADC is nothing but add with carry, ADD, add, and then B is for branch, BFC, bit field clear, BL, branch with link, BX, branch interact like that. And these are another set of instructions. LDM for load multiple registers increment after move T, move top, move comma move S. It's like to move. No operations. ORN logical or not. Next, this is these are about microprocessing element or microprocessor. 32-bit RISC performance. RISC is nothing but reduced instruction set computer. It's a type of microprocessor architecture that utilizes a small, highly optimized set of instructions rather than the more specialized set of instructions often found in other type of architecture. It's ARM Cortex. Next, ARM Cortex M3 processor core, memory protection unit MPU to provide a privileged mode of operations for complex applications, better performance and power efficiency. Three sleep modes with clock gating for low power, single cycle multiple instructions and hardware divide automatic operations. JTAG. JTAG is a JTAG. JTAG is a 4-bit instruction register chain for storing JTAG instruction. JTAG is nothing but joint test action group with codified it. is an industry standard for verifying design and testing of printed circuit boards after manufacture. The Joint Test Action Group (JTAG) formed in 1985 to develop a method of verifying design and testing of a micro circuit or circuit boards. The JTAG method used for verifying, designing and testing printed circuit boards after manufacture, not during manufacture, after the manufacture. Next, hibernation. System power control using discrete external regulator, dedicated pin for walking from an external signal, low battery directions, signaling and interrupt generation, 32-bit real-time clock. Hibernation is nothing but in a computing is powering down while retaining its states. Upon hibernation, the computer saves the contents of random access memory to hard disk or any other volatile storage. Upon resumption, before computer entering hibernation, internal memory 256 KB single cycle flash, user managed flash block protection on 2 KB black basis, user managed flash data programming, user defined and managed flash protection black. Internal memory is nothing but is used to store a data that is used by the system at startup and to run various type of programs such as operating systems like that. Internal memory is mostly contained on small microchips that are either attached or connected with my computer motherboard. Next, GPI0S. Depending on the configuration, 5-volt tolerant in input configuration, fast toggle cable of a change every 2 clock cycles, programmable control for GPI0 pad configuration. Weak pull up or pull down registers, open drain enables the digital input enables. General purpose timer. 4 general purpose timer GPTM. Each of them provide two 16-bit timers or counter. Each GPTM can be configured to operate independently as a single 32-bit timer, as one 32-bit real-time clock to event capture for pulse width modulation (PWM) to trigger analog to digital conversions. General purpose timer is to provide 12-bit prescaler. It provides clock frequency. Next, PWM is nothing but pulse width modulations. Three PWM generator blocks, each with 16-bit counter. Two PWM comparator. Comparator is nothing but analog to digital or analog to BWM signal generation by comparing two reference input voltage. A PWM signal generator, a deadband generator, and an interrupt ADC trigger selector. One fault input in hardware to promote low latency shutdown. One 16-bit counter runs in up counter or down counter based on situation. Output frequency controlled by a 16-bit load value. Two PWM comparator. Comparator values updates can be synchronized, produce output signals on match. PWM generator. Output PWM signal is constructed based on actions taken as a result of counter and PWM comparator output signals. Produce two independent PWM signal. Deadband generator produce two BWM signal with programmable deadband delays suitable for driving a half-hatch bridge. Can bypass leaving input PWM signal unmodified. Flexible output control block with PWM output enable of each PWM signal. PWM output enable of each PWM signal is optional output. Inversion of each PWM signal polarity control or polarity control. Next, power on chip load dropout. voltage regulator with programmable output user adjustable from 2.5 volt to 2.75 volt. Hibernation modules handle the power up or power down 3.3 volt sequencing and control for the core digital logic and analog circuits. Low power options on controller, sleep and deep sleep modes. Flexible reset source, power on reset, reset pin accession, brownout, detector alerts to system power drops, software reset, watchdog timer reset, internal low dropout regulator, output goes unregulated. These are in done system peripherals. Next correlation. Next correlate the microprocessing element or microprocessor. The ARM architecture has evolved, evolved to a point where it supports implementations across a wide spectrum of performance points. Over 2 billion parts have shipped, establishing its own dominant architecture across many market segments. The architectural simplicity of current ARM processor has traditionally led to very small implementation size, performance, and very low power consumption remain key attributes in the development of ARM architecture. Already we see risk. Risk is nothing but reduced instruction set of computer. Type of these typical risk architecture features: a large uniform registers files, a load store architecture where data processing operations only operate on the register's contents, not only not directly on memory contents, simply addressing modes with all load or store addressing being determined from register contents and instructions field only. Uniform and fixed length instructions field to simplicity. Instruction decode. In addition, the ARM architecture provides control over both arithmetic logic unit and shifter in most data processing instructions to maximize the use of arithmetic logic unit and shifter. Auto increment, auto decrement addressing modes to optimize program loops. In these parts, we use general purpose register like basic register R0 to R7. Load and stores multiple instructions to maximize the data throughput. Conditional executions of almost all instructions to maximize execution throughput. These enhancement to a basic RISC architecture, not in CISC. It is in RISC architecture allow the ARM processor to achieve a good balance of high performance, small code size, low power consumption, and small silicon area. He mentioned small silicon area means size of chip is small. Elaborate register organization of microprocessing element. This this R0 to R12, R15 is like general purpose register. Register 1 R0 is termed as Cortex General Purpose Register 0. Like that until register 12 Cortex General Purpose Register 11. This till 9 is low, till 9 is under low register. 11, 10 and 11 is high register. Register descriptions. The sections listed and describes the Cortex M3 registers in the order so. The core registers are not memory mapped and are accessed by register name rather than the offset. Then algorithm used for signed and unsigned calculations like addition, multiplication, etc. Add, subtract, multiply or divide values of two registers, placing the result in another register. Like we stored a value in accumulator or general purpose register, and we stored another value in general purpose register like R02, R12, and then we do the instruction addition or subtraction or multiplication. We do that and stored it. The result will be stored in another registers. Increment, decrement in ISA, saving operand fetch interval. Perform bitwise operation taking the conjunction and disjunctions corresponding bits in a pair of registers starting the negation of each bit registers. ARM Cortex R52 supports floating point system but does not support the trapping of floating point, does not support the deprecated floating point short vector features. VEP is nothing but vector floating point technology. Vector floating point technology coprocessor extensions to the ARM Cortex architecture, which provide low-cost single precision and double precision floating point computation fully compliant with ANSI, is in IEEE format, stand for binary floating point arithmetic. VEP provides floating point conception suitable for the wide spectrum of applications such as PDA, smartphones, voice comparison, and decomparison like that. Cortex A8 and A9 ARM V7 processor used backward compatible with VFB V2 except that is can trap floating point exceptions. VFB V3 has 32 and 64-bit FPU register as standard. Adds VCVT instructions to convert between scalar, float, and switch, and double adds immediate mode to be moved such that constants can be loaded to FBU registers. Hardwired Control Unit (HCU). The control hardware can be viewed as a state of machine that changes from one state to another state in every clock cycles depending on the contents of instructions registers. The contents, the condition codes and external inputs, the outputs of the state machines are control signals. The sequence of operations carried out by the machine is determined by the wiring of the logic elements. RISC architecture is based on hardware control unit. Difficult to modify difficult to modify is the control signals that need to be generated hardware. Only limited number of instructions are used to the hardware implementation. Microprogrammed unit. The control signal associated with operations are stored in special memory units inaccessible by the programmer as control words. Less costlier than hardware control unit as only micro instructions are used for general control signals. It can handle complex instructions used in computer that make use of complex instructions like computers. The microcontroller ML675001 is based on RISC architecture where it is used hardware based control unit for generation of signals as it is ARM 7TDMI CPU. So the microcontroller performs programs at a very high speed compared to the other microcontroller. The external memory controller built into microcontroller is for connecting DRAM, ROM, SRAM, input output devices and other external devices to unit. Supported devices include the following: asynchronous ROM, asynchronous SRAM, flash memory, input-output device, SDRAM, EDO DRAM. Here, memory and fine peripherals given in the output format. And descriptions here. Next, here is a peripherals. Memory regions, type of attributes. The memory map and programming of microprocessing unit split the memory map into regions. The region has defined the memory type and some regions have additional memory attributes. The memory type and attributes determine the behavior of access to the region. Memory types normal. The processor can reorder transactions for efficiency and perform fluctuative reads. Strongly ordered. The processor resolves transactions order relative to all other transactions. Memory system ordering of memory access. For most memory access caused by explicit memory access instructions, the memory system does not guarantee that the order in which the access complete matches the program order of the instructions, providing the other orders does not affect the behavior of the instruction sequence. Normally, if a correct program execution depends two memory access completing in program order, software must insert a memory barrier instruction between the memory access instructions. Elaborate the pipeline and parallel processing capabilities of unit and hazard management technique. Pipeline information. All cores in Cortex M3 processor have the same pipeline design, which is two-way superscalar for high instruction throughput and good power efficiency. Like decode, then issue, then integer, advanced SIMD floating point 1 2. Here we use a different type of floating points. Instruction execution overview. The instruction execution pipeline for integer instruction has four stages, which are exercise 1 2 and write exercise. The floating point, like floating point 1 2 3 4 or and 5, for the different floating point can access same data. Floating point 4 3 2 1 decoder executes 2 and 1. Generally, if they do not require shifter and integer ALU operations, require their inputs to be ready by the end of exercise 1, and then it required for shifter and ALU operations to require their inputs to ready by the end of the second output stage. Finally, hit or miss. If we fetch one data from microprocessing element or microprocessor or hard disk or from memory, if it is easily accessed or the accessed data we get, then it under hit. If you need to access but we can't, it's under miss. Skewing normally within each of two integer addition or subtraction pipelines, an instruction access the ALU in exercise 2 execute 2 stage, which means the operands are required to at the end of exercise 1 and the result is generated at the end of execute 2. The Cortex M3 processor features secondary skewed ALUs in execute stage 1 of pipeline. Most of simple logical or arithmetic instructions that do not require shifting or saturation reducer can access queued ALU in execute stage 1. By doing so, the instruction's result is available in the first stage itself, forwarding to dependent instructions. Also, the instructions input must be ready one stage earlier. The processor dynamically decides whether the instruction must be queued or not. To minimize the pipeline interlocks, both instructions must reach the D stage at the same time. This is less likely if there are many branches. If the processor determines the pair must be duly issued, it remains a pair until both instructions are retired. If one instruction of the pair is interlocked, both are interlocked. Not if anyone is interlocked, then both instructions undergo to interlocked. Thank you.